Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-October general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placements for the sign of Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Sagittarius and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what is going on in your love life that Spirit wants to talk to you about. And for this reading, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or taken, whether this is someone you're in a connection with currently or in separation with. Let's see who's coming through and why. So first we have children here, and it says your love life is being affected by children. With this card coming out straight up, this could be someone you have kids with that has children, or this could be someone much younger than you, Sagittarius, a huge age difference between the two of you. Someone could also be acting a little bit immaturely right now. Let's get more cards out first before we dive into that one. Tell me more. Someone could have gotten a puppy recently within the last 3 months. Ooh, attraction. Okay. And it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So even if there's not like a big age difference, there could be a youthful appearance about someone, like they look much younger than they actually are. And when someone tells the people their age, they get a little bit shocked because they look so young. Tell me more about this energy. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, and then bottom of the deck, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Oh boy, Sagittarius. Okay, let's get into this. So yeah, I do feel that this is someone that is acting a bit immaturely. This is someone that you have had something with that is still trying to hold on, still has feelings for you. I would say, Sagittarius, this person is still in love with you, but there was something about them that you felt kind of stifled by, felt restricted by. This person could have been very jealous, very controlling, very possessive, a bit insecure. And I do feel, Sagittarius, that maybe some of you guys like developed a friendship with this person or still have to be in contact with this person, especially if you have kids with them, or like someone could be pregnant here, even though it didn't work out, like you still are talking in some way. But like, I wonder if on someone's end, they're still trying to be friends, but it's just not working out like that because the feelings are still very strong. And with this codependency energy here, I do kind of feel, Sagittarius, this is the type of person that calls you over and over again. This is the type of person that says they need to talk to you, but it's just to really know that you still care. And it's a bit emotionally manipulative in some aspects. I do feel like there's someone here that has like victim mentality, and it's something that has been kind of been a factor within this connection that you're starting to kind of detach from or starting to notice very strongly here. I am definitely feeling someone here with either daddy issues or mom issues very strongly, and even like they never met their mom, they never met their dad, and that's a wound that still kind of affects them to this day. But yeah, I feel with this attraction card here, still very much in love with you, Sagittarius. And I don't think they could ever stop loving you. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards to get deeper into this. Emotional whirlwind. Okay, this could be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or someone with strong water in their chart. Affected, dramatic, and unstable. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have better off. Happiness, perspective, clear headspace. Okay, I do feel, Sagittarius, this is someone that you are trying to take a break from or break up with, but it's been very difficult. It's hard to rip this band-aid off. And I'm even seeing someone with a band-aid like around their finger. Maybe they cut themselves very recently. But like, yeah, Sagittarius, this has been kind of hard for both of you for different reasons. There's someone that still wants to hang on to dear life and someone who's trying to let go. And it's been, I feel like you guys have been arguing a lot more. You guys have been getting into heated debates, heated arguments, and the feelings, like they kind of just say, oh, it's because I love you so much, I care about you so much. But love shouldn't, like you feel like love shouldn't be this way. That's how it kind of feels. And I think some of you guys are starting to see that someone isn't emotionally stable, isn't, I don't know, I am definitely getting for someone out there too, like mental health. And that's okay. I'm not judging anyone for that at all, but I feel like it's the symptoms of mental health, whether that's depression, anxiety, ADHD, even like bipolar, is starting to kind of play a part within this, okay? And if it's not your message, don't take it. But let's go ahead and dive into this because someone needs some answers here for sure. I even feel like the last conversation you had with this person, someone made the other cry. All right, tell me more. So I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Sagittarius? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Libra energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or someone with strong Libra in their chart. Does not have to be the case. But yeah, Sagittarius, there's something that happened in the recent past that made you see something so clearly. There's kind of no going back. No going back to an old way. No going back to something has been decided on your end about a certain person and something with in regards to a connection, something you had to put right. And I wonder if that's where a breakup had to happen, or at least a break, like we need space from each other. Someone could also work in law enforcement, throwing that out there with Justice. But yeah, I do feel that Sagittarius, maybe even some of you have just come to realize that you need to do something and act on something now to even the scales, to have more balance here. And I do feel this has to do with an ending in some way. And I do feel like, again, whether it was something they recently did that showed you this, or even something that you've known for a long time, but a recent action has like solidified it. This could be someone you are married with, thinking of coming into a divorce with. Wow. And this has not been easy by any means, because emotions are definitely there between the two of you. However, I feel, Sagittarius, you're trying to put your emotions aside and see things as they are, logically, objectively. So let's get into it. How they feel about you is death. Sagittarius, they're pretty devastated about what didn't happen, of what has to end. And yeah, the more they're coming to understand that there's an ending here, or that you're done, or that you are just letting it go, the more they feel the need to attach. The more they feel the need to text you, to call you. And, you know, just generally putting it out there, someone may have lost a family member or a friend. I'm hearing this summer, but really it could be within this year, that has had a profound effect on someone and their well-being, as it would with anyone. And there was a funeral even someone went to very recently, or you saw each other at this funeral. And if that's not your message, don't worry about it. But generally, for most of you, yeah, they feel like it's over, and it's something they're not dealing well with, because they still have feelings for you. They're still in love with you, Sagittarius. Someone could have black bed sheets, black comforter on their bed. What they think about you is the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Yeah, I mean, they still fantasize about you, Sagittarius. They think and reminisce a lot about the past. They pull up old photos of you two together, vacation photos. They have one on their phone that's like in black and white of you, or it's like of the two of you, or someone's like social media picture could be in like black and white. But yeah, it's just like an old photo that they've always kept and they still always look at. And with this Queen of Cups energy, there was a lot of emotional support that you gave this person. And you really were the person they felt like they could tell anything to. And that just hearing your voice calms them in a lot of ways. This is how they see it, okay, Sagittarius? But, I mean, with this Queen of Cups energy here, there's a bit of a desperation, which is where this codependency is coming in. They feel like they're missing a part of themselves if you were to leave. And that's something they're not ready for. That's something they don't feel prepared for. With this Queen of Cups energy, you could definitely be very intuitive, very psychic. And there's just a gut feeling, Sagittarius, you've been having about this. And they try to ask you like for a reason, but it's like multiple things that have added up for one thing. Another thing, you just don't feel as strongly anymore. And you want to be fair in that. But this person still thinks that they're in love with you, still thinks that there's an opportunity for you guys to heal this with Queen of Cups energy. What they like the most about you is the Ace of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You could have a fire sun and fire rising, double fire type of thing going on here. But you were the first, I feel, to get them this excited about dating, get them this excited about going out. They remember the first night they met you still very clearly. The first time they saw you very clearly. And it's something they still, with the Queen of Cups, go back to when they feel upset and hurt by the ending or the break or the almost ending between the two of you. With the Ace of Wands, I do feel that they think of you as like the first person they've had a strong chemistry, a strong passion for. Now, some of you, this is not for everyone, obviously, but you may have been their first that they were physically intimate with, sexually, I'm meaning, okay? Or you were the first that they did something sexually with that they never did with anyone else before. But yeah, I do feel that there's also, if they are like creative people in creative industries, you've inspired a lot, or the journey you two have had has inspired a lot of their work that they put into, you know, their art, their productions, their writing, whatever it is. But yeah, they do, I don't know how best to describe this, Sagittarius, but they definitely look to you and having this connection with you and these feelings for you as like an answer to a lot of problems they've been through in life. And that you were the first to kind of help them get back up again, or to feel alive in romance. Someone could live by a pumpkin patch, or recently you went to a pumpkin patch with this person or took the kids there. What they don't like about you is the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So for some of you guys, I feel again like your want to put effort into this, time into this has decreased. And again, this could be someone's perspective of us, even if it's not true per se, but they feel, especially if you've been distancing yourself, you've been selfish in that way. And you're only going off of what you need and you're not caring about what they need. They feel as if also for some of you, you would be, if there is a divorce coming for some, like you would be the one that ends up with the most, like the child support, the house, the, most of the assets. I do feel with this King of Pentacles too, this sense that like you just are done being that like emotional dumping ground for this person, and you need to do what's best for you. You haven't been asking them to go out as much. You haven't been letting them come over as much. And that's something they find you to be very like cold about, or again, their emotions are a little bit up and down right now, Sagittarius. Someone could also have Middle Eastern descent, heritage. But I feel with this King of Pentacles too, yeah, recently you turned them down because they wanted to come over and you said no. And that was something they were really hurt by. What they like the most about this connection is the Hierophant. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. They love being in a relationship with you, partnered up with you. They think it's been, they put it on a pedestal of being perfect. Like, why would you want to ruin this? Why would you want to walk away from this? But again, they may be projecting a lot, or they may be over exaggerating a lot. I do feel with this Hierophant energy, being in a relationship with you has had a profound impact on them. And they feel like they could be better people. You inspire them to be better in a lot of ways. And again, like for someone here where this is ending because of controlling issues, yeah, I definitely feel as if they realized they had the upper hand to that for some time. Maybe because you just didn't want to argue, you didn't want to fight, but they got their way a bit too often, too much. And that's what kind of created resentment. And they felt like they had some sort of influence or power or control within that, consciously or subconsciously. And also, I don't know, again, some of you, someone here may be into like the entertainment industry, but like there was influence in being with you. Like something about your accomplishments or how you look or how you made them feel very important, made them feel like they had status. And that's why they also liked having like this connection with you. And, I kind of feel with this Hierophant as well, like they would tell everyone that your marriage or your connection was perfect, that things are going well, when they weren't. So now that if this is coming to an ending or it has ended, like people are kind of seeing that their words didn't really add up. And that like there was a bit of lying going on as far as how well you guys were doing and stuff. Especially with family. Someone could have like a snake tattoo or born year of the snake in Chinese astrology. What they don't like about this connection is Ace of Pentacles. So there are 2 ones here. Some of you guys could be seeing 1111, 111 quite a bit. Your birthday could be December 1st, December 11th, November 21st for some of you. But yeah, I kind of feel with this Ace of Pentacles, like they think you're not taking this seriously, or even very recently you've rejected some sort of offer, some sort of date, some sort of present or gift even. And that solidified a big message to them, especially with death and how they feel like there's an ending they're not ready for. There's an ending they don't want to have. They don't feel like they're going to find anyone as special as you, Sagittarius. Now, even with like a divorce type of thing, they're afraid of some sort of finances they're going to lose and the separation of it. Or if you were like the main provider, you paid a lot of the bills, you took care of a lot of tabs and stuff, like they think that is also kind of falling through and falling apart as well. Highest hopes is the Six of Wands. Leo energy. So yeah, I kind of just feel that like renown of getting back together with you, how good that would make them feel, how everyone would see that you guys were meant to be, how this was always meant to work. Like they would have some sort of victory in this if they could convince you to stay, to convince you to give this a chance. They'd feel on like top of the world. But I do want to point out in this picture here, there's only one person. And interestingly enough, when I was talking about the King of Pentacles of what they don't like about you, like saying, oh, because you're not talking or interacting as much, you're being selfish. I kind of feel like their whole way of still keeping this going, and even if you're unhappy or they don't want to fix the problems between the two of you that would make you happier in this, like it's for them. And with that being said, it's like with that ego boost, like whether it's you're that good looking or there's something about you that they find so rare and unique, or your career, like when they have you, that's something to brag about, something to make them feel good about. But also like, again, like this person has like two leopards there that kind of look like their pet. And it's kind of like to have you back under their control, again, consciously or subconsciously, would make them feel a lot more secure, make them feel that everything is right again. But the deepest fears is the Lover's card. Gemini energy, Taurus energy. Now there's two sixes here. You guys could be seeing a lot of sixes from the universe. Your birthday could be December 6th, December 16th, or November 26th. Yeah, I mean, they're afraid they're losing what they see it as, like the love of their life, the person that they're still deeply in love with, that they'll never have any of these feelings the same for. They'll miss you. They'll never be able to move on because, again, they view you, Sagittarius, as like a soulmate, as a person that was always meant to be for them. And they've kind of become fixated on you in that sense and that idea of you. And I wonder for some of you guys, with this Lovers, they're afraid that you're ending things with them or have been separate with them or separating because there's someone else. That there's someone else you're in love with, there's someone else that you've moved on to, and that would completely destroy them. But they're afraid, ultimately, you don't feel the same. I think that's the thing that scares them the most, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold between the two of you from now to the end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about, where to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, just to pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into this situation. So if you still have questions, let's get those answered now. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo that will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Sagittarius, I really hope that this reading resonated with you, or at least confirmed a lot for you, gave you clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to what's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.